Hey gamers, welcome to Call of the Sea. This may or may not be the last episode of this game, but we're gonna find out. It probably depends on how well I crush the puzzles, but we've been doing good so far. We've been really booking through it. I'm surprised at how quickly we're going through it, is what I will say. It's almost as though the power of 100 people devoted to a puzzle at once is strong and good at doing puzzles. Happy Sunday. Yeah, happy Sunday, everyone. I have officially messed around with the YouTube settings such that chat should now function. So if you're on YouTube, watching on YouTube, that should function now. And I have a way to view it so I can be keeping an eye on everybody. But yeah, we're back at Call of the Sea. Woo. And we're fish. We're about to be fish. We're almost fish. We were fish. We'll be fish again. The great Suzo, happy birthday! Happy birthday yesterday. That sounds like a great experience. A goth electronic drag show sounds incredible. Oh, Mechtel Garden Story is so good. I'm glad you're playing it. That was a great game. I really liked it. Okay, now I remember what happened. We became fish a little bit. Just a little bit. The great Suzo, thank you for the gift sub to Mechtel. We temporarily became a little bit of a fish. And now we're in some sort of fish village. And I was like, we have to stop here because we're about to get a bunch of clues and stuff. We're not fully fish, though. We are, at the moment, still human. Magdal, that's a great point. Let's get a B in the chat for the great Suzo's birthday. Okay, that did something. That's right. She was like, this stuff is not food.
Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
The opposite of what I said. She said, this looks like food. Yeah, we're in some sort of fish village.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
Simpler? When I look at these huts, I'm like, that's crazy. It's crazy that they got that shape. It is weird that there's like what looks like dog bowls to me. Maybe it's just because they're on the ground. And they are, they're fish people, so maybe they kind of flop around like seals to ambulate. Is that good, do you think? Sort of the red with the dripping. It's probably fine. Probably somebody just threw a bunch of tomatoes at it, and the tomatoes kind of dripped down.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
Uh-oh. More scratched out creatures.
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Oh, I wonder if Cassandra Ward is also fish woman. Is it fish women all the way down? Finally, some female representation I can get on board with. Because the only people left at this point were Harry, my husband, and Cassandra Ward, the journalist who refused to give up and wouldn't let Harry give up. Oh. Dueling fish women? Is Cassandra a fishy name? Does the name Cassandra make you think of fish? And if so, talk me through that. It's fishy to you? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That's right, Detective Hoops. It's Norah versus Cassandra in a battle to the fish.
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
Hand.
I understood that.
Ooh. Oh, I love this little porthole that you got in the back of these apartments. These are nice apartments. I think that you could, I mean, I guess there's no ensuite bathroom. Or I guess we don't know what these black pits are. You know? Could be. Could be. They just have one garbage hole where it all goes. Oh, man, this game's so fucking pretty. It's ridiculous. That's true, yeah. Geosdi, you can just let it rip. I kind of hope not, though, because I do think we've gone swimming through some of that.
Primitive bowls and plates.
Rude. Rude use of the word primitive. Pretty! Oh my god! This is the hut where they, like, hang out and do drugs, I guess. Look at this! Forcing your rent $300 higher in the next few months? Detective Hoops, that's crazy! I don't know what state or country even you live in, but it might be worth checking on the rent increase laws. Because landlords will just lie about how much they can increase your rent.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Oh, okay. I've been clicking these. To be fair, you've been paying significantly under market for years. Still, I still think, like, I think it's immoral to do a huge rate. If your landlord wanted more money, he should have raised it a little bit consistently, not surprised you with a big increase.
Water
Okay.
animal. Is that what I am now?
Yeah. Yeah. Norah, you're fish.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Using the word primitive a lot, Norah. Consider. Okay, so I love this weird big mouth with the weird big tongue. Alright, so I've pushed down 2 of those things. Oh, it looks like there's a third there, maybe. Do I have to assume this won't work? Oh! Oh god. Okay. Nothing happened, so I think these maybe represent the 2 totems I've successfully plonked. So let's go back. Okay. Oh, it reset them. Okay. There wasn't one in here, so there's one here. Oop. Mix this up. Do you know what the call of the sea sounds like? No, it sounds like this. Detective Hoops, that's true and fine, but maybe we should not live in a system in which landlords can just decide to dramatically increase rents, and you just have to deal with it. This is a structural complaint. I don't know if your how the vibe of your landlord. Maybe they're chill. It's just every part of this is a bad system. Fish hands. Fish hands. I know I'm preaching to the choir. Detective Hoops.
Falls from the sky, awakens God, black blood.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Okay.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation,
Verbs.
eternal
I like
life.
that.
I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Pretty. Alright, so there's the last pillar, I believe.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Whoa! Okay. Sounds like what Alvin doesn't know won't hurt him. Okay. Oh no. What puppy paws? Hobbs, how can you be so cruel as to let the outdoors be damp? Turn roommate into cat? That could probably solve a lot of problems, actually. Apparently Zillow recently, I saw this in a local newspaper for St. Louis, Zillow recently listed St. Louis as like the #1 most affordable housing market. And I'm just like, please don't tell anyone. They'll come for us. They'll come for St. Louis. And I'll have nowhere to go. Please don't. But maybe that means I should try to buy a house before it gets insanely expensive here too. Okay. Do I need to do them in a certain order? I thought she said that. Okay, that's not helpful. I thought she said that they all had to be pressed, but not in a specific order.
It seems that each family had to agree.
Oh, is it the
somehow
shapes
to
of the
change
houses,
water
Norah?
level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Okay. I can't tell if it's the shapes of the houses are different because that's how they were drawn. I'll love the little faces that are everywhere. Okay. Yeah, it's tricky because it looks like these are getting shorter as they go down. And these shapes look like they're slightly different. The houses are slightly different shapes, but not significantly enough to be, like,
The
useful.
inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Okay. Alright, let's look at something and learn something about how these go. I don't think I can get down there. They are living in a water temple, which I think would drive me crazy. Worst video game level to live in. Hey, Madzaloo. Madzaloo, if you had to live on one video game level, no open world bullshit. If you have to live on one open world level, what would it be? Is Exogen worse than, well, worse than Lava Temple? I don't know. Is it real lava or is it video game lava? Because one of those will burn you from a very far distance, and one of those will only hurt you if you fall in it, and even then you might be able to jump off. Rainbow Road would be awful. Rainbow Road might be the worst. Rainbow Road would be high up there as the worst. If you lived in Water Temple, you'd always be swimming through patches of pee and never know until you felt the warm spots. I've got bad news, Detective Hoops, about the ocean and what the contents of the ocean are. The depths beckon. The cult depths? Alright, I was hoping, there's markings on the side here. 4 markings. But there's 4 markings on this one too. But all I drink is ocean water, oh no! Oh no. Alright, well, that's also 4. These pillars look identical to me. Maybe there's... Ooh, wait, is there a road down here? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're exploring. I love this visual effect that they've done. The water refraction visual effect.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Okay. My guess is, do I need to lower the water level? Okay. Okay, maybe these are showing me the order in which the huts need to be engaged with. Oh! Because the different colored and shaped handprints have appeared in the various huts. Down here in the Hudson River Valley? Okay. $2% gold, what? What a thing to just say. What a thing to say, so casual like. All right, we're looking for scritches, red, yellow, white. There's a corpse to water ratio. This is 2% gold. There's a corpse to water ratio governing your swims. Most people wouldn't swim in a pool with a corpse in it, but everyone is fine to swim in the ocean, which has tons of corpses in it. Therefore, everyone has a corpse to water ratio that they would or would not accept. Now, I think this is like this is more of a... Let's do first. Boop. This is more of a unicorn versus, no, a fairy versus walrus situation, where it's about the amount of deniability you can apply. A proximity issue, HTMLE, yes. Proximity issue is a good way of describing it. Red, yellow, and then white. Okay. Oxygen lakes are the grossest. I think we can all agree that lake swims are the grossest. And yet, I do it. No regrets, no doubts, no second thoughts. Any GoldenEye level would be very bad to live in. That's true. I think it would be nice to live in like some of the Mario levels where it's just like a grassy plain and there's like Goombas and stuff, but I think they'd probably just leave you alone. Listen, all water is either pea water or corpse water, or it's just regular water. I think that's how water functions on the planet. It was at one time full of dinosaur pee and corpses, and we only still have that same water. Moo Moo Meadows, that is a good one, Mazzaloo. Alright, Gerudo hideout with big mommies? Okay, Gerudo hideout is a good pull. Some water has memory of onions. What? Was that poetry you just wrote? Because it was really beautiful. Okay, well that didn't seem to do shit. Was I too busy talking about corpse water to correctly solve the... They don't call them poorly spoken rambler? That's true. That's so true. I have an aunt who does homeopathy, so I recognize that. Boo. Alright, well... That didn't solve it, so maybe it has to be in the reverse order, or maybe I got distracted. And there's no way of knowing which it is, but let's do it in reverse order, I guess. Because maybe we're trying to raise the water. Plonk. Abandoned copper mine? The water there is pH 1.8, acidic enough to cause chemical burns, and bright red. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. It's neat to go down into mines. It's nice to go down there and see it. See the big pit where we have done things. Do you know what the prospector said to the trespassers when he found them trying to get into his copper mine? He said, "Mind your own business." There's a really good joke in there somewhere. Somebody were willing to finesse that. I think there's a really good joke about mine and business. All right. Let's press this one, and then we'll press the big button. And we'll see if I did it right, and if I didn't, then I'm gonna focus more. It's tricky because I'm just enjoying hanging out in this beautiful, beautiful domain. Eh? Oh! Okay. Well, that did something, but it doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem like it actually did anything. I've read that Mary Roach book. It is genuinely wild. It is wild that once something becomes an industry, it just, like, loses all sense of purpose. What did that do shit? Maybe I can access a button there now that those are ground level. Okay. I once at ECCC got a button that said, ask me about my funeral. And I really like that. I think it's interesting to talk to people about what they would like done with their body. I think you'd like to be fertilizer. Okay. Yeah, I'm sort of leaning towards donating my body to science. But it's hard to tell, like, how legitimate those are, I guess. I know if I donate my body to science, it's just like, go crazy with it. Do whatever you need to do with this body. But part of me is like, could you do something cool with it though? Could you do something cool with my body though? They might take my organs first. That's also okay. I am an organ donor. Stream always comes back to become mushrooms. Geo's died. Yeah. Yeah. A funeral costs $15,000. That's fucking crazy. That's unacceptable.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level.
Hey.
It's impressive.
Hey. Well, not so primitive now, is it, Norah? Not so primitive now. Okay, so there's another control point there. And another hut there. Alright, is everybody ready to become fish? Boop. Okay. Oh yes, there's more underwater huts here. Is this
This panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
Oh, that was for this. Okay, I see. I can't get in there because the direction. Pretty. Alright, can I go through here? Yeah, it looks like I can go through here. Love this bioluminescent plants thing. Does this have multiple endings? I don't know. There haven't been really any choices. So I can't imagine that there are. Can I walk up here? I can't because I'm fish? Okay. Good to know. We're a fish lady. It's hard to know how sexy we are, which is, I think, a real failing of the game. The game has not communicated how alluring we are as a fish person. A Muppet version in a tiny coffin! Hey, Faith. Faith, we're talking about what we want our funerals to be. And it's a normal and healthy thing to do. I have to assume we're hot. We're pretty hot as a human. I feel like that's gotta translate. Muppet funeral is pretty good.
There's another one of those gates.
How do I get up there, though? Can't you wiggle your way through here, Norah? No. Is there an entrance down somewhere? My only firm plans for my funeral is that my friend Brent Naylor of Fandalight's co-hosting fame has agreed to subject all of my friends and family to the full 9 minutes and 35 seconds of Bela Lugosi is dead by Bauhaus. So as long as he outlives me, then that plan will function. I think I made him swear that he would do it on an episode of Fandalight so that there is a written record. I've not managed to get into Hellblade yet. I've been playing Princess Peach Showtime, which has been really fun. It's a very easy game, but it's very delightful. And I think I'm gonna try to do a video about it. Ooh. Mother and father?
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me.
You think I should hastily record every instance of Bela Lugosi with Jenna Stoeber? It scans. It does scan. Jenna Stoeber's dead. Undead, undead, undead. Yeah, you know, it kind of would work. I would have to find somebody who sounded like that dude. I think it's, you know, it's important to consider, like, what kind of vibe.
So these creatures are immortal?
Well, then where the fuck are they all? If they're immortal, where are they?
The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
If you were immortal, I wouldn't be staying in place for long. Why? What's the rush? What's your hurry? Mix this up. I think they became fish because of the sunken continent. That's sort of how I'm parsing this.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Okay. So I think these are, yeah, I think these were, this is how I understand it. The non-fish were the ones getting punished. I think so. There were human inhabitants of this island. And then a meteor fell to Earth, which they perceived as a god, and which was probably like a Lovecraftian style old one. And that god oozed black blood. And I think they... I'm uncertain of the timeline, but it's possible either they touched the ooze and became partially fish, but whatever it was, the old gods, I guess there were two of them, the mother and the father. The old gods enslaved them and trapped them here, and then at some point something went wrong, and they sunk it, and everyone turned into fish, but I'm not certain of the order. It seems like the god's blood is what is turning people mad / into fish.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods.
Okay, well, here we go. So the slaves were worshiping their gods. They probably tried to rebel, and then as punishment for the rebellion, the plane was sunk. Yeah, it's these two, mother and father, is what that vision told me. Okay, I think... What are you? You look like a hole I can go into. Alright, well that was cool, but it didn't get me anywhere. Your impression is... Cloak Seabread says, my impression was that the gods sunk the continent to punish the masters, and the slaves were fine because they got fished. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I think I could see that. Okay. There was a hole. Alright, so wait, there was a hole I went through, and then it was a dead... Oh, it was this one. Okay. So there was another one of those tunnels that I could drive through, but it was broken, and they said I had to find another way out. Okay. It is harder to find your way when everything's in 3D, although they've given me lots of lovely little landmarks to find my way. Let's Let's thread this needle. Ooh. Wait. Wait, that was something. Hold on. Catching Butterflies, thank you for the resubscribe. Okay, which direction? Alright, so this is where I came from. Hello. What do you do? What's happening? You look like a meter that's filling up. What happens when you complete? Oh, okay, a door closed. Okay, I think the door, so these little eye holes, I think, loop together to be like a fast travel. I think this door opens when I press this. Yes, okay. But because I have not completed these, okay, I understand. I need to finesse this puzzle that we've done previously. Okay, that's, I did nothing. I did nothing, I just did the thing. Okay. We need to reverse it. There we go. And then we boop. So we're just trying to get the goop to meet in the middle at the right time. And then this should reverse the flow. Yes! We moved the sphincter appropriately. All right, and then you're ready, but you are the wrong way. Okay. The traveling dream via pneumatic tube system. Is that the dream Trilobite agent? Well, Nightbot got me on that one. Boop. Okay. That all works. Now we just need to press it and go. I did not play Soma. I own Soma, and I had it downloaded for a while because I was like, we'll play this on stream, but it never happened. And I'm the only one who caused that. I just recently got, do you remember when we played Midnight Scenes The Nanny? I recently got they were on sale, so I got a bunch of games from that same person. It's like one person, and all they do is make tiny little like half-hour horror games. And so I got a bunch of them that we're gonna play at some point. I don't know when, but that was great. I really liked that game, and I'm excited to play more of them. He just came out with a new one this year, so maybe we'll build up with that, or maybe we'll start with that.
I made it.
Pretty. Okay.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy.
Feel like a fish.
Even better than before my illness.
Fish is the opposite of illness. I think we can all agree. Boop. Okay, but where the fuck is Harry? Harry couldn't have done this shit. Unless he just, like, climbed. I guess maybe you could just climb as a human and do some of this stuff. Okay. I guess this is gonna raise the water level, and I guess that's what I want. Oh no, it's lowering it. It's lowering it even further.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
That tunnel. Okay. Cool. We need to divorce Harry and marry somebody named Finley so we can be Norah Finley. How the indignity. How am I gonna get over there though? Oh, can I just walk? All right.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Good question. Hobbs, yeah. Cool. Cool.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
You're in it. You're in the tunnel, Norah. You did it. Boop. I like the way they've animated the hand swimming. I think that's a nice detail. Boop. Oh, I don't know if I timed this right. Oh no, okay, there it goes.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
Well, somewhere beautiful, I hope. That looked like an open mouth I was swimming into. This is cool. Ah! 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 The beauty and the terror. I'm so sorry, Mechtel. She didn't move. Okay, good. Go back to sleep, baby.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
That was fucking terrifying, Norah. Boop.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
Who could it be,
Looks
Norah?
like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Okay. Looks like another place that could potentially be underwater.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Okay, so we've got the fish captors. Chained up and then become fish. Oh. Okay, yeah. It looks like captors become immortal fish. Broken chains free become dead? But to be fair, yeah, if you're not an immortal fish, you're either dead or you're gonna die. Those are the kind of the three states of being. Dead, going to die, or immortal fish. Is she naked right now? It's a good question. We haven't seen her bod for a while. She could have been naked the whole time.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Norah! Boat transportation? Oh my god, did he get out? Was he able to successfully flee? That would be great news.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he said he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up till now, listening to what he has to say and go along with it. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly, because it's him and me now, and the black ichor. Alright, well maybe she's not fish then. Kind of seems like a shame. She could have been fish. We all could have been fish.
My dear old pal.
Oh.
It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aotearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Norah, but I think I can try to become like you.
Become fish.
The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Aotearoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Norah? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me?
This is ultimate wife guy behavior.
You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
I am worried he's gonna become full fish, and then my husband's gonna be a fish, and not a fish person.
These symbols on the wall.
Okay.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
White Sand Beach, Aotearoa building raft.
You followed the river from the temple summit.
Where is the sanctuary? Ruins. Useless. Okay, so they didn't go through everything we went through. They went around and found another entrance.
Sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
Masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
That's a great point. Everybody should ask their partner if they would still love you if you were an immortal fish. Seems that the sanctuary is where the final stage of the ritual took place.
So the guide left the expedition.
Good for him.
That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward, we have plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this maudite île. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Roa and au revoir, Aotearoa. Good for you, dude. Fuck these crazies. Uh-oh. Okay.
sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
Hot damn. Hot damn, that is beautiful. Ugh. Ugh. It makes me angry. I wish I were somewhere tropical. Alright, I don't... I forgot to mention that I adjusted some settings on the back end to the stream, just because it had been a while since I had done that, and I've got a new internet set up now. So I made a bunch of changes to the quality of the stream. It should be better quality than previously experienced, but I wanted to keep an eye on whether or not my internet and my computer could handle it, especially now that I'm dual streaming here and on YouTube. So that's good to know. It's good to know that it drops just a little bit. I might pull back on some of the settings. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. This might be internet issues separate from the streaming, because I was getting a note from other places as well. I don't know, could be, could not be. We'll keep an eye on it. Hypothetically, my internet is crazy good now because I got that fiber shit. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Oh, this is a puzzle. Harry scribbled these symbols on the wall. They must be important. Looks like there's a page here where I should have notes where I don't have notes.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Oh, but it is still... Oh, it's one of these. Okay. All right. And then... Oh, I think this is timing. So 1 spiral equals 5 of these things. I'm not going to do this math. We're going to try it this way. Right, we need to be faster on these two. This is tricky because I was doing the other ones, because when one side hit this green point, that was when you needed to press the other side. Still need to be faster. Okay. I got the timing on the top left too. Okay. Just have to be way faster. I think I was too slow on this one this time. Oh? Oh, so close! Okay. So close! This one, I think, yeah, this one is slower than I think it's gonna be. Oh, I need to be doing this sooner, not later. That's fine. This one's fucked up. Oh, I can reset. Okay. Good to know. I'm certain there's an easier and mathematical way of doing this. But that's just not who I am, you know? I was way too late on this one. I fucked up on that one. Okay. Tab Atkins. Pandemic time still a trip. It's true. Thank you for the resubscribe. Really close. It's still this one on the side.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Hey. Hey. Yeah. Look at this dopey face. Are we gonna ride into that dopey face? Yeah, it looks like it. Is that the end of a chapter? Ah. Ah. Yes, that is the end of chapter 5. Tunnel of Fish Love.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I,
Probably
on the other
accurate.
hand, I wasn't a threat, and I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
No. No, thank
They
you.
seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
Pretty though. Oh my god, there's a lot of them,
Everything
huh?
seems so distant now.
It's
As
so
if I
fucking
first stepped on
pretty.
that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or
Are you in a different world?
maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics? That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night.
Uh-oh. 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 I saw that.
It's hard
I
to
see
believe
that.
everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too.
No. Fish
And
husband.
then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there.
Yes.
And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport.
You mean among humans?
How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
Live in fish harmony with your fish husband, Norah. This is your destiny. Fish destiny.
There it
Ooh.
is. The sanctuary.
Oh, please let my fish husband be here. Let my husband be
So
here
is this where you went, Harry?
and be fish.
Was this your last stop?
Oh, I see a little camp. Oh no, Clugsy bread. That would be tragic.
Black ooze on a petri dish.
Petri?
My god. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking?
Harry!
These patterns look too familiar. There are drops of dried blood inside this altar.
Harry! Harry, no! You should have waited for me.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Norah? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it.
Did Cassandra
Stop
do it
writing.
instead?
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
He might be out of
A
his mind,
library?
Norah.
What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Panoctus?
Was the blood
Blood
of these
plus
creatures
Black ooze?
some sort of catalyst?
Dried blood and
This
ooze. An
dagger looks
altar.
exactly like the one I have.
Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? And it looks like the dagger you have, Norah. What the
Harry,
fuck?
what is this?
Norah,
Looks like the ramblings of a
must
madman.
do it together. Change me? Hmm. Hmm. Where husband?
Oh, I really hope this works.
Yes, thank you for the resubscribe. Oh. Fish thruple. It is, yeah, 6 or 10. I was thinking the same thing. For the drama. For the
Who's
drama,
behind that
chat.
door?
It's
I
the most
wonder what
dramatic
Harry will
thing.
find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Oh boy.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Whoa, okay. Okay. I hope I was supposed to do that.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
Doodles.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Some sort of creature, a pet, howl 90 degrees. Okay. I would still love him if he became a gargoyle and not an immortal fish.
I wonder what this means.
But I definitely have a preference, though.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
It says interact. But I don't really see anything to press. What about you? Okay. Got a lot of big boys.
A shining constellation. I better draw it.
Yeah. Okay, we got a lot of shining constellations.
Where is this door leading me?
Are those doors? Well, let's look at the
They
mural.
carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Okay. Not much I didn't already know for that one. Can I press buttons
It's
here?
a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used? It's a pentagon-shaped symbol
Nope.
with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
My guess this is like the eye puzzle where we kind of have to goop it up in the right way. We have to correctly goop. It says interact, but it's unclear to me what I should be interacting with. Alright, look at the stars. What do I have in my notes? Alright, there's something I haven't interacted with appropriately.
An eye and a star.
Maybe if I look through all of
Look
these
at the
holes.
stars, maybe.
Yeah, and there's nothing... Can't actually interact with anything while I'm doing that. Well, what happens if I press these buttons? I can't press the buttons again. But there must be something I haven't interacted with because there's an empty page. And I guess it's probably whatever this beast is. Do we see any creature-like structures? Maybe they're outside. Okay. It's not super useful, Harry. But it's, yeah, he has drawings of some creatures. But I'm really not seeing any. Wait, can I look out from the inside? Ha! Okay. Oh, I fucked up the game. Oh no, chat. Oh, I fucked up the game. It will not let me move, and it made me real tiny. All right, hold on. We're gonna save. We're gonna save and retry. It made me tiny. All right, hold on. I'll let it reload. Oh, fuck. That broke it more. Oh, wait, I saw a fish. Okay, I can see the stars in the top left corner. Oh, you can't see that. I'm blocking it with my head. Yeah, we might have to fall back to the autosave. Okay, it will not let me go to the main menu either. I'm gonna quit the game. We'll reload it. I thought I was doing a funny bit about looking in the hole the wrong direction. Okay. It's loading. Okay. Okay. I guess we're gonna try to reload the other save. And if that doesn't work, we will go to the autosave. Okay. Okay. We'll do the autosave. Oh, Faith. Really good quote poll. Oh no! Uh-oh. Is this the true... Is it possible this is the true ending of the game? Is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. It's crazy that this is retroactively destroyed. All of the save data, I guess, of the game? Yeah, okay, Cloaksy Bread, I'm glad. My instinct is that this is a fucking bonkers thing for this to be happening. Like, I could see them not realizing that you shouldn't look at the hole from the backside and not unprogramming that, because that has been... Basically, everything has been that way. You can approach it from the back or the front. For it to retroactively have fucked up my save file. Oh wait, did it autosave after I had saved this file? Oh, did it autosave it? Okay. I think it autosaved over the actual autosave after it was... That's a bad autosave system, gang. It's a bad autosave system. It's a bad autosave system. Maybe it'll let me start from a specific chapter. Yeah, Faith, that's what I'm hoping. Oh wow. There are markers here. I missed one mural and one journal entry. Okay. Okay. I think it's gonna be okay. We might have to redo some stuff. Oh my god, are we gonna have to redo this whole opening segment where she is lamenting the loss of her former life?
To me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves. Like a wild animal against an unknown threat.
It could be worse.
That's how they perceive
That's
the
true.
expedition. Like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
We're getting there, gang. We get to experience this cool segment again.
They seem to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
The fish like me because I'm a fish.
Everything seems so distant now.
Hey Drew, you're just in
As
time
if
to
I
watch this
first
cutscene
stepped
for
on
the
that
first
white
time.
beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics? That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night.
We can see the figures,
It's
the
hard to believe
gods?
everything is real.
Question mark?
Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll
I think those
open
two
my
might be
eyes
old
sometime and I'll
gods.
be back in our home in Inglewood, and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My
Your theory is
illness.
that Harry Fish version
will
has
be
been the
as
one
before,
talking
too.
to us?
And then I'll need to shake
Absolutely.
off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
Okay. Alright. We're gonna speed run this section. I'm just gonna click everything real quickly. Although, you know, it looks like, does it look like there's a thing over here that I just didn't engage with? I wonder if that had something
There
to
it
do.
is. The sanctuary.
To do with
So is
everything.
this where you went,
Okay.
Harry? Was this your last stop?
Ah. Trollobite agent, oh no. I guess best ending.
My God. Black ooze.
Best
These patterns
ending
look
is
beautiful.
that
Drops of dried blood inside this altar.
he become fish immortal. Half human, half fish immortal, like
Another
Norah,
camp.
and they live together
Looks little more than
forever.
a few things scattered about.
My dear
Although I
old
do
pal,
worry. I
never
don't know.
should've
Is Harry
trusted
gonna
Cass.
feel the way
I
that
thought she
Norah
cared about
felt
you.
in the
She's
regular
just mad,
world?
obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't
Scaly
be a
Everhart.
coincidence. Ritual is made for the two of us.
That's
Isn't
true.
it,
He has a
Norah?
wife guy. Yeah, you make a great
Weird.
point.
Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop
Worst case
writing.
scenario is that he becomes a full fish.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Alright. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even really fully check back these areas. So really it's a good thing that I looked in the wrong hole and broke the game permanently. We can check the other side. I never even checked the other side. I was like, I know what to do. Let me just cut my hand wide open and slather some of my blood everywhere. Oh yeah, see there's a whole mural back there. Oh, did they set up a second camp? This does not seem like a good use of time and energy. Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Norah here, please. Okay.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He is yelling, "It's not working." Interesting.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Cassandra's.
Harry asleep
Creepy.
in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my,
Thank you.
She sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. Oh my god. Okay. Look at this thing. Hold on. No, let me look at this mural. Am I gonna put my hand in that thing's little mouth? I don't know about it.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Yeah. Yeah, that dagger. That dagger, Norah. Alright, let's go put our hand places.
Let's give it a
Yeah.
try.
Yeah. Boop.
Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that?
Well,
Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
oh my god, what? What? It moved my spots? That was weird. Oh, some of the spots on my hand have been rearranged to form some sort of symbols. Incredible, okay. Drew, I would never put my hand in the mouth of a creature. Never, ever, ever.
Oh, I really hope this works.
Yeah. It's sure to be infected. Sure to be infected. Alright. It's just for no reason at all. I'm just gonna do a quick little save.
Trail of blood. Someone was hurt.
Ooh, a
My
gun.
goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
Ah, I just walked right by that.
There's a bullet
All of
hole in here.
this. I did not. I was just like, ooh, a doorway.
A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her?
Oh my god, it's a clip-on.
He's
Okay.
behind that door. I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much
Fish
would be left
husband
of the man
Harry.
I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place? An eye and a star. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if a shining constellation, I better draw it.
Yeah, I used to have clip-ons. I used to have a
Where
ton of
is this
clip-ons,
door
even after I got my
leading me?
ears pierced.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a
Okay.
challenge of some sort.
Claire's was, in fact, where I got my ears pierced. Oh, the lady who did it was not very good. And so one of the ears pierced perfectly fine, and one of the ears, I think the tool was not perfectly aligned, so it's ever so slightly off, which makes it very, very difficult
Constellations and stars.
for me to put earrings in
These
on one
people
side.
seem to
I can
worship
get it, but it
otherworldly
usually takes a
gods.
little bit of fussing.
I wonder what this means.
Okay. Trial-by agent, I would love
Those
a
stone
citation on
statues.
that. What stone statues? Ah, Ardently L, hilarious. Big infected welts. Oh no! I mean, listen, a hole's a hole. If you get it and it doesn't close up and it doesn't get infected, it's fine. But also be smart and reasonable about how you do things like that.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Opening a door. Ooh. Okay, so this is different because now one of them is lit up. I said litten. Litten up. We're just gonna autosave a bunch.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Am I... Yeah, Mechtel. I'm with you. Am I just supposed to press this one a whole bunch of times? Just the same one over and over?
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
I still haven't seen any creatures.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Okay. Can I press any of the others? No, I can genuinely only press the one. Maybe it's the order in which I press them? Since I can repress and unpress? What? What? Then what are the symbols on the doors? And why the fuck are there pages being like, oh, the creatures? Look at the creatures, Norah. I have seen no creatures. My best guess is that it's the order. Okay. Maybe it's the order in which they're pressed? Okay, so... Huh. It's tricky because the shape and sizes of... The shapes and sizes of circles has been important, so I'm like, well, some of these circles are big. Alright, if we're looking at this the right way, it would be this way. Okay. Maybe you can change which tattoo you have. Maybe that would be a pretty wild design for a puzzle because it's just so far away. Maybe I gotta find more holes to stick my hand into. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this is tricky because I assume I'm supposed to be able to interact with all of these shapes, right? But I can only access one. So I guess, yeah, I guess let's go get re-pierced. And we'll keep an eye out. If you see any creatures, any little stones that look like gargoyles or something, let me know. Yeah, I'll try re-piercing my hand once. If that doesn't work, because I think oh, okay, I think I have an idea. We're still gonna do this because I'm out here, but here's my idea. Oh, see, I can't even interact with it again. I think maybe each of those, the symbols, the glowing constellation symbols, the 4 of those, I think are on doors. And I think if I can make the shape of the constellation in that middle section, maybe it'll open one of those doors. And so then I'm gonna maybe each one of them, will give me another thing. So like this one, I think I could unlock now with the shape that I have. This one. We just have to figure out So, like, I think if I turn this one on, this one off, maybe? And then this one on. Hey! Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Man, very few puzzle games have made me work my brain the way that this puzzle game has, truly. It always feels like it doesn't give you enough information to solve a puzzle, but then if you like sit and review it and think it over, it gets there. It's very satisfying.
A throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
Okay, and my assumption is that each of these little areas will give me
What an odd
another
structure.
tattoo.
Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
I wonder if this is the area that we saw at the very beginning. Good time to save. Yeah. It is tragic that the portion of the game that we've discovered is extremely potentially broken is also the part we have to interact with, like, a lot. Okay. I see what looks like a whole other puzzle down there.
Maybe it only hurts the first time.
Nope. It's gonna hurt every time.
Ah! The second
Yeah.
also hurts.
Oh, okay. Okay, yes. This is
When I
going as
arrived
expected.
on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
This lady's gonna become a fish. I think she's gonna become permanent fish. Okay, I think... Yeah, see, I've unlocked 2 now. I think I can probably get this thing. Let me... Yeah. 'Cause that looks like this shape and this shape. Yeah? Yeah, let's try it. Okay, so it can be one or the other. Yeah, if y'all see creatures, the statue of creatures, let me know. Yeah. 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 Ah, yes! Okay.
This place is like a labyrinth. It was submerged in black ichor.
Ichor. Ichor. Ooh.
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary,
How would you know?
I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
What if we're seeing her delusion? What if she's not actually
Ben?
become fish?
Seriously?
What if she's not actually become fish, she become mad? This seems like a bad way to do tattoos. But maybe it would be nice to get it all at once, you know? Like a shotgun blast for a tattoo, and then it's just kind of done. It would hurt a lot more, I bet. But then you'd just be done. So, I don't know. Maybe she's just a fish dreaming that she was a woman. You know? I think we've all felt that way sometimes. Okay. I think we could make this shape. I think it's these 2. So we'll need a full one here and then 2 shorties. Full. Shorty? Oh, Shorty? No. No Shorty. Right? Yeah, and then Shorty up here. Okay. Boom. And that's a shape. And that's how you get a shape. Is Harry also going to be covered in tattoos? He must have done this. He or Cassandra must have done this. I think the scene we saw up front is to imply that Cassandra, while he was sleeping and trying to sleep off some of his madness, Cassandra did open the door basically, and he was shooting at her as she was running in.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
So I'm curious, because it seemed like there was
Black
kind of
and
a
white
hot
figures.
pursuit. Creatures! We found the creatures, everyone. Great news, we found the creatures. Oh! Alright, that one move. Okay, that one move. Okay, that one move. Okay. Okay, so the
Doggies,
creature
or
faces.
dragons, whatever you are.
I guess determine where. Sandra is after that scoop, and I think she's gonna get it. Or determining the pathways. I don't know what these what are the white figures doing though? Are they also doing pathways? The fact that these are marked in specific ways makes me think they might also be directional. Alright, well that ain't gonna do shit for me. Okay. Huh. Maybe if that one is turned. Not that one. The middle one? Yes. Oh, you think the lanterns say something? Alright, so that doesn't really connect. Oh, but that one might connect to the other side. Or it might connect across that way. Okay. Huh. Huh. Alright, so this was the easiest route to get there, but I can't imagine. I think we'll have to figure out the shape. Ooh. Okay. The shape that takes. Get all the white ones into place. And then figure out how this goes. So that one probably needs to be up, down. Okay. So I think when we turn this head, it'll connect to there. And so this one needs to be turned, that one needs to be turned as well. And I think that middle one needs to be spun as well. Okay. Yes, so now we'll be able to, we'll move this one so that it's connected here and here. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Now, I talked a big game. Let me see if I can remember. Well, that one's not going to do me any good. Alright, so that has to be there. And that has to be there. I think this works. Alright. Good doggies. Good dragons. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Time to get pierced, y'all.
Oh, come on. One more time.
It's probably not. I think it's probably going to be one additional time.
Again.
Okay. All right, we should be able to get the last door open. I have to assume that this is all building to opening the main door, but we did see that there were some fish gates. less exciting than stargates, but we just that there was some fish gates on the other side of one of those doors that we could see. So I'm curious to see if she keeps the tattoo on her hand when she become fish. I guess there's no reason she wouldn't. Can fish get tattoos? Does their pigmentation function the same way as ours do? Hey, Kaylee. Kaylee, I wanted to tell you, we ended up getting, for the eclipse camping, we ended up getting some Reese's cups and making s'mores with them. First of all, delicious, incredible. Second of all, everybody at the campsite was losing their mind about just the sheer concept. They were like, this is really living. This is some top tier work. Okay, so we need a little cruncher down here. Let's start with that. Cruncher. Magdal, I conceptually know about banana boats. I have never made a banana boat myself. But I would like to. This camping trip really reawoken how delightful it is to camp cook. Normally when I cook and I'm camping, it's hot water. It's hot water and a lot of basically freeze-dried stuff to cook up. And that is fine. But it's not as fun as a really nice meal. Okay, then I think a long one here. Maybe? They're a bit of a hassle, but they're worth it? Okay. Well, I'll have to put that on my list. Banana boats were the entire reason Girl Scout camps were fun for you? Then that's delightful. Fish can also be tattooed using a low-intensity laser with a dye, a process that was developed by scientists for fisheries, but now applied to ornamental fish. I don't think you should tattoo your fish. I don't. Controversial statement, maybe. I don't think you should tattoo your fish. All right, we got another little cruncher here, I think, in the corner. Yeah.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
It's Goldfish's mom on its fin. I love that. Dorito tacos. What? I mean, I do like the idea of doing walking tacos at camp. But it's probably not very efficient. Yeah. Time to become fish again. Boom. Okay. Seems to fall in the needlessly cruel and sleazy sale technique bucket. Yeah, that's the sort of thing is like, I don't mind getting a tattoo because I know what's happening. And I know I am causing myself the pain, and that's all fine. You're like, I don't know how fish brains work. It seems a lot to ask.
Again? Seriously?
Last time. Yeah, okay. All right. Cool. Okay, yeah, but how are we supposed to figure out which one opens the throne? It won't show me the palm. I don't think it's going to show me the palm to see whether or not. Oh, she is still tattooed. Boop.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Okay. Alright, but man, what do we... So there are 5 markers and 4 wheels. I'm wondering if we have to fill out the whole thing, maybe? But yeah, it might be that we need to fill out the whole thing. But that does feel like it's gonna lean heavily on this one, since that can get to, well, maybe not. Maybe we just need to fill out like the big.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges.
Maybe we just need to fill out the big holes. Let's look at Harry's markers again. We figured out the dogs.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles. An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Okay, maybe this is the shape that we're trying to suss out. Although it's not draw. Normally the game will draw it in my journal. Yeah, Frito pie was what I was thinking of. It's like a fair food, right? Where you get like a bag of Fritos, and it gets covered with like ground taco meat and cheese and like sometimes lettuce and tomatoes on top, like chopped tomatoes. It's just it's like an iconic fair food to me. Okay. I think I need to create this shape. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. So it's a long one here. Long one here, and then a little shorty. Let's do this. We're gonna do a long one here. Already there. All right, and we're gonna do a little shorty over here. Yeah, walking tacos. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. And let's undo this one to just see where we're at with it. Okay. I mean, deep fried things are obviously the most iconic fair food. Just deep fried whatever you got. All right, so we need something to get these top 3. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe this new one that we've gotten. Yeah, let's try that new one in the top left corner. Y'all are making me hungry, but for, like, the worst stuff. The worst food. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that got that. And then in the top right... a little shorty. We need this. We need a zag here. Let's try a little shorty. Actually, I think the others are right, so if we need to brute force this part, we probably can. Little shorty? I think little shorty had too much going on. Cool. Just the visual effects on this is good. Yeah, I think the little shorty is getting too many stuff. Y'all are making me want to go to a state fair. Maybe I'll go to a state fair this year. This guy? No. This guy again? Definitely not. You? Hey!
The door to the sanctuary's open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Gonna go ahead and save.
There's something written on the floor with blood. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Valgothen. Okay. Okay.
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens. There's something written in the floor with blood. Volgothen? Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Okay. Okay. I've gotten a little lost. All right. I see.
My God.
Seems fine. Seems fine.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box. Harry, is that you?
Oh my god!
No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
Oh, no.
Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work.
No, maybe that's Cassandra. Oh.
You knew the ritual wasn't going to work.
No.
That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
What?
What really happened? The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
Quick question for any... Ooh. Oh. What? Huh, okay. Well, we'll get to that. This is a question for anybody who has played the game. It says, I just completed Chapter 6, which presumably means we are about to enter Chapter 7. Is this as long as the rest of the chapters have been? So like an hour?
Open the gates and carry out the ritual. You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry?
No, we're almost done. Okay, well then we'll push through.
Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you.
Oh. Cassandra, you wanted to become fish?
The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
I have to become fish? Full fish? Full mermaid? Well then where the fuck is Harry?
So you faked your own demise. And left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off.
You trying to trick me into becoming fish?
And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts.
So he made it off. He lived. He lived and he lured me to the island to become fish so that I can survive. God, the ultimate wife guy move.
I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
Yeah, Kaylee, she took the bait. It's in her nature.
Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you.
Oh no.
Right,
She's a husband guy.
Even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind. Or I reject it, and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
I mean, whichever we choose first is gonna become my canon ending. I mean, we're Hobbs for sure. We're gonna see both. For sure, absolutely. Either the game will let me or we'll just find it online. this is the tricky thing, is that I never actually met Harry. Me personally, the player. I mean, who am I to fight fate if fate means become fish, woman? I could travel the seas. I could just swim across the seas and like live outside his window. It's me, Harry, it's me, old pal. Come to me, Harry. I don't know. There's a chance I can't leave the island if I become fish. And the island makes humans sick and bad in the brain. Immortal fish are sick human. Yeah. Poor Harry. Man, poor Harry. Oh, I'm sorry, Harry. Oh, it's so hard though. But I do want to become an immortal fish. I think it has to be fish. It's true. It's true. Harry he was trying to make a choice for me, which was not great in a marriage, but he does seem to have accepted this. Did he accept it because he thinks this is my fate and he's not willing to resist it though? I mean, we're going to become fish is the thing. We have to. We're going to become fish. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home.
Cool. It me.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Ichor. Connected with the Elder God.
Maybe this isn't good.
Goodbye, Harry.
I want to see fish Norah. I hope they show us fish Norah.
No.
We're gonna watch the other ending for sure. Oh, I'm going. Oh, I'm fish. Pretty. I mean, it is pretty. I hope we get to see some other fish people. It said they were immortal. Bye, well-spoken rambler. It said the fish were immortal, so like... Ooh! I caught sight of something. my god. Oh, I hate that. Are you fish? I would like to get closer to you. Oh. 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 Ah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1,
Oh.
2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear.
Polynesian culture consultant. Oh, that's cool.
May some angel sentry guard you.
Yuri
while I
Lowenthal. That name
stray,
sounds familiar.
and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine.
Prolific voice actor. Okay. He's just been in a bunch.
Night and
Yeah, okay.
day I pray
Spider-Man. Okay.
always
That is. I probably recognize the name from Spider-Man. God, yes, he's been in everything.
May God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine.
This is nice.
Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Oh, that's lovely.
I love you, Norah.
And I love you, Harry.
All right. Oh.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the
Old man
first
Harry.
and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Norah. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Okay, you're Dean of Archaeology, so maybe, take it down a notch. It's sad, but like he doesn't have nothing. That's true. The ultimate bad fate for a wife guy is no wife. Wife gone. All I have now is tenure. Okay. Now let's reject our fate and return home.
You were right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you is worthless, meaningless.
Yeah, it's eternal life
So,
as cult
choose the
worshiper
slow
of an
and
underwater
painful death.
god.
Go back home.
My guess is she forgets Harry immediately upon fully committing to the fish life. The fishwife life. Yeah, the Great Suzo, I like that too. Okay.
You staged this ruse because you love me.
And now,
But true
what if
love
this
is
ending is
reciprocal.
that she never gets
So
a
I'm
ride
also
off the
making this
island
decision because
and
I
just
love
lives here
you.
for the rest of her life?
Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer.
I love everybody trying to min-max this relationship in the chat.
Whatever time we have left, we'll spend together. When the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
I think Harry should have just climbed on the floating door with her, and they should have both lived.
So, you didn't find your husband
And
on that island.
waited
instead of
I
for
did
the
find my
Titanic
husband.
rescue boats to
I
come and
wasn't
get
on
both
the
of
island,
them.
though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days then? What did you find there?
I don't know.
Just hanging out.
The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you, man.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life,
You mean like
true
what I
love
read in my
stories don't
saucy
end with
books?
a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like
Honestly, that
Mr.
sounds like a
Everhart.
fucking
But if you
bummer,
love your
Miss
husband
Everhart.
that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
Okay, are you ready?
It's a more
One,
modern
2, don't
picture.
forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
The picture in the first one was like an older picture of him, and this is like a newer one. Yeah.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old
I mean, we'll see if the song's different.
pal of mine.
Uh-oh. Geosty, I'm worried that the song ends with her, like, coughing or in some other way really underlining.
You're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine,
What did I
Harry,
fucking
don't worry.
say?
I can keep going.
No, listen, let's leave it for today. You shouldn't make any unnecessary efforts.
Really, darling, I'm fine.
You need to rest, Norah. Come on, I'll take you to bed. Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. In the
Wasn't
end,
up to you,
it didn't matter.
Harry.
You returned home and forgave my deception. We moved close to the sea and had a few more good years, didn't we? Until you left me that one sunny March morning. I wish I could be reunited with you. But fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, yeah, it's tricky. I feel like her going back to her husband is the good ending, because eight years is a pretty impressive span of time. I'm so sorry, Drew. It's not me. It's the games. I think 8 years to spend with the person you love most in the world is nice. And I think that's better than living as an immortal servant to an elder god. But maybe I'm just a wife guy at heart, you know? A trial by agent? Yeah. Dean who hates his work because he misses his fish wife. Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, it does really feel like the Harry ending is the good ending. Man, I do wish they'd just become fish. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's good that they didn't both become immortal servants of an undergod, because it doesn't seem great. In fact, it seems like a lot of suffering and bummer. But it does lead to some questions about, like, her grandpa who lived in Innsmouth and who I guess fucked a fish. Said something is happening there. Well, Kaylee, I love that. You go to see him during office hours and he's like, oh, that picture? Why, that's my fish wife. Oh, the spots on my wife in that picture there? That's from her weird fish disease. And it's just like, oh boy. Uh-oh. This man's been on too many expeditions. Grandpa with interdimensional game. Well, I like that. I guess if you can pull fish, you can pull fish. You know what I mean? Incredible. Well, this was delightful. I really liked this. I want to go to a screen where it's not playing music anymore. Not an option. Well, that was delightful. Your most boring and white bread professor turns out to have a hot fish wife. Women love him. Fish women really love him. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Man, well, this was a really good game. We finished it a lot quicker than I thought we were going to. Just because how long the beat was like 7 hours on this, and I think we're about it. We're about like 6.5 hours. And normally we go way over and not way under time, or slightly under time. So I don't know what we'll be playing Tuesday. Yeah, because none of the games I'm looking out for have come out yet. I mean, maybe we'll play some of the games, some of the Midnight Scenes games. Yeah, we'll have to dig around. Oh, you know what did just come out? That is out on Game Pass. Oh, Hobbs, great reminder. If you're in the US, don't forget to file your taxes by tomorrow. And God rest you. If you're a freelancer like me and you just had to pay all of your taxes, God save you. Botany Manor. Botany Manor came out recently, and that's sort of on my list of things to say. It's 3 hours to beat the main story, so it's going to be a brisk little game. But that might be what we do Tuesday, or we might play some Midnight Scenes games. The Midnight Scenes games feel better set up for a Tuesday evening stream, just vibe-wise, and then maybe we can go to Botany Manor on Thursday. I don't think you become plants in this, but I honestly don't know. You got a total refund of $1. I have to start paying to avoid fines. I have to start paying taxes quarterly. So not only did I pay my goddamn taxes from last year, I also had to pay a quarter of that again to avoid paying fines and my taxes at the end of this year. It sucks. It sucks. But you know, that's the life we all live. That's the thing is, yeah, because you're supposed to do taxes as you go, pay as you go on taxes. And I didn't do that last year. So they might fine me anyway, but it's okay. It's okay. I have savings. That's why I have savings to cover insane taxes stuff. And this means that this time next year, when I'm filing my 2024 taxes, I probably won't have to pay as much. I mean, I won't have to because I'll have been paying as I go. So it's in the end, it's a good thing. But it was one of those things where it hit. I did my taxes and I was like, whoo, thank God I'm done with that for the year. And then I was like, I should just search quarterly taxes and how they're supposed to estimated taxes are supposed to work. And then that was when I got the bad news. So it's okay. It's okay. I might do a fundraiser stream to cover my tooth costs. My dental insurance costs. I've been thinking about doing crowd control, more regular crowd control streams, because I think crowd control is really fun. And I was thinking about doing a stream series called Tooth Day streams, where maybe that's what takes place on Tuesday evening streams. It's a crowd control until I cover my dental costs, which were, for the record, less than I thought they were going to be. But I think that might be, I think Tooth Tuesday or something like that might be fun. I'm still thinking about it. The first thing on my list was to figure out YouTube streaming, and I have. We're live on YouTube right now, so the dual YouTube streaming was first on the list. Crowd control is second, so we'll have to figure it out. Anyway, Tuesday, yeah, I think Tuesday we'll be playing some Midnight Scenes and some other games in that. Oven Baked Brett, you arrived just in time for me to sign off. Let me see if there's anybody that we can raid. Who's live? Who's happening? Is anybody live and happening that I want to stream? Oh, Well Spoken Rambler just started. Let's go raid her. Let's go raid them. Okay, Well Spoken Rambler, yes. I have to go because we already ran long and I have to go run errands. So tell them I say hello. Tell them I say good gaming. Oh God, hold on. I'm not signed in, so it won't let me chat. Okay, there's the raid going. All right, I'll see you Tuesday. Have a good rest of your weekend. Goodbye, everybody. Raid. Let me raid.